Hi, everyone. Welcome to the final presentation of MI839 Game and Project Design Studio. We are a team from FanSub. FanSub is a fandom data making simulator game. Today, we're going to do our final presentation for you. So let's get started. First, what is FanSub? FanSub is a dark comedy game, a toxic fandom simulator. In this game, players will experience some intense vibes in a fandom culture by clicking quickly. This idea originates from our daily life experiences that affected by toxic fandom behavior. After we had our initial ideas, we defined our design challenges, and after those brainstorms, we had our target audiences. They are fans of popular culture and fan of fast tap high feedback casual games. Also, we had our goals. We want to increase the awareness of negative impact of toxic fandom culture. We hope to educate our players try to avoid acting this way in their daily life. Here's some design challenges of our brainstorm. For example, we need to conduct a thoroughly research that can summarize the key features of toxic fandom behaviors. Also, we need to design a proper gameplay mechanism, like clicking, that can vividly review the toxic fandom vibe. And then, after our design challenge definition, we conducted the ethnographic observation research. We hope to distinguish what toxic fandom behavior is by observing those fandom behaviors in Chinese show business. So we have observed fan groups of three social media stars and also three individual fans from each group. We'll also do some research about different types of behaviors on various social media platforms. Here's our findings. Through our observation research, we find out what toxic fandom behavior is. There include comment control, data making, irrational shopping, trolling, and doxing. And also, those fan groups are numerous, widespread, as well as influential, which means their behaviors has a great impact in different aspects, not only the pop stars themselves, but also the whole business. And also their operation model can be very high frequency, which means they can post tweets 5 or 100 tweets per day, and their actions are organized. They use standardized data to evaluate their actions. So, after this research, we try to integrate those findings into our game design stages. We need to simulate the diverse platforms. We have to create the gameplay, special gameplay mechanics, so that we can simulate the fandom behavior and this those typical behavior patterns. We also need to review the main features of those Chinese fandom groups, like their organized, their hierarchical mode of action, and also we want to address and reflect the negative outcomes, not only like the negative impact on the social society, as well as the negative impact in our personal like mental health. So before the research, Our question is quite broad. It's like how to design a sensible gameplay to review the toxic fandom. So after the research, our question become more specific. Like we have a clear goal. Like we need to create a gameplay that can simulate the typical toxic fandom behavior, like common control, data making, and also the high frequency interaction mode need to integrate into the gameplay. And also we want to add some stories in the gameplay experiences because through the storytelling we can express our standpoint, our opinion.
Hi, I'm Yinting Liu. Next, I will explain about the benchmark and game flowchart. We choose three games as our benchmarks, which are Do Not Feed the Monkeys, Not for Broadcast, and Beholder. All three games have very distinctive gameplay characteristic and tones that match what we expected. They all demonstrate the benefits of being a point and click simulator and the direction of the content that we can refer to in making future game. Um, so regarding the flow of the game, here's our flow chart. And after we complete the major task, which is the live broadcast, the player is rewarded and then moves on to the next game loop until the end of all the broadcasting. We have divided the main story of the game into four levels. The player will mainly command control and other gameplays to like increase the number of fans and finally reach different endings. Like so, this is the whole flow diagrams. Basically, we just uh, pick the four levels and then goes to the end, and uh, we will just base your numbers of the fans and the money to trigger the different endings.
Hello everyone, I am Lin Jun, who responds for the DI research. Fans Up are story about all audience, including players themselves, and while they love their shows or actors, they also have diverse demand and the purpose of watching. It may be difficult for us to understand the essence of a person on internet, but their demands are closely related to social phenomena. Purpose demands what they do and what they say. There are four basic demands for all audience. Everyone has them all, but different in intensity. First is equitable representation that are thinking based on the existing ethics. Some viewers hope to maintain the existing order and oppose any behavior that is not conducive to the mainstream morality of society. Authentic representation is people who have a high acceptance of truth and reality, facing the world whether white, black, or gray, hope that someone can stand up and tell everyone the reality on their behalf, and they will support him. Community building means people are motivated by participating in group activities. They hope that they will have more friends and their group will be stronger. They hope that more people will respect and value him and his group. Social impact means the thinking pursue social changes as their goal, hope that society will become more accommodating to their preferences. This change may be more fair and just, but it may also be the other way around. In the process of assuming the role, players will express their attitude towards the entertainment industry in the game and make different decisions. This index can fairly divide players' position and allow us to present a more diverse range of views and show the people who hold these views to different players in the game.
Hello, I'm An Yu, and next is character design. There are two main characters in Fans Up. One is the professional fan Magni, and the other is a star Chris. This is Magni. Magni wants to earn enough money to live in a big city. Magni is good at quickly extracting the information she needs from internet and turning this into her own advantage. Since Magni's work is related to current public opinion trends, she must always keep an eye on the internet, so she often stays up late and has dark circles under her eyes. Not only that, she also hires internet water army on the internet and posts false information. This affects the public opinion and the order of the internet. Even when she was very anxious about life, she would discredit others to relax herself. Here is Chris. Chris is a famous idol, singer, and rapper who often appears on stage and shows. He has some talent in singing, but he doesn't have a famous masterpiece. As a public figure with a large number of fans, his performance failed. When his fans and the company make mistakes, he will not guide them to realize their mistakes. Instead, he will ignore it. He always thinks that those things will be forgotten over time, or his company will hire professional fans to help him solve everything. He will never reflect on his mistakes. His actions of inaction will harm many people and may distort fans' perceptions. Next is environmental design. The game scenes refer to the retro future style and are deliberately old-fashioned. Because Magni has no exam money, so he chose to rent in a basement. She lives and works there. So the main theme of the game is a dark basement with 3 consoles. The environmental design refers to notable broadcasts and some pictures collected on the internet. The dilapidated working environment in contrast with the bright themes in the live broadcast room. First, it reflects the unsatisfactory life of the Magni, so that the character's living environment echoes the character's behavior, so that players can quickly become Magni. The second is to let players know who maintains the glorious image of certain bad stars and to have a deeper understanding of the reasons for the bad fans in the economy.
In the storyboard thumbnail, we can see our first version of the game interface. With the starting screen and the command control interface, players will control the command to finish the tasks or other goals. The main screen 2 is the data making panel. It is on the right hand of main screen 1. You can check all the data and buy resources here. The third one is the data board. This is the billboard to show your achievement. The rest 2 storyboards are all about the same panel, which is used for the mission system. The version 2 storyboard has more detail about the content and UI. This is the middle of our iteration.
Next is demonstrate video.
Welcome. This is Fans Up. This is the phone, and the player will receive information through the phone, such as the requirements of the company and black powder for each level, and the amount of commission. This is screen 1, and below that is the console. Click the button to post a comment.
Say hello to everyone.
The
Chris.
comments that are posted
Hi,
turn
everyone.
into a
I'm
bullet
Chris.
comment that appears on the
I'm
left.
thrilled to be here in the studio today. Of course.
Click the button to delete
I've
a
always been
comment.
passionate about
The
acting,
deleted comment will not be
participating in school
published.
plays as a kid.
The label to the left of the comment represents the properties of the comment.
I'm paired with
When
today.
posting a comment with a
Yes,
red
names
tag,
aren't important.
the resulting
What matters
barrage is
nailing this
red
broadcast,
and
right?
reduces the number of
Should we go
followers.
over the flow one more time? Chris.
Posting a
I've heard
lot
a
of
lot
green
about
tag comments
Hmm.
will increase the number
Are
of
you the host
followers.
I'm paired with today? Aren't important.
Deleting a
What
certain
matters
number
is
of
nailing
green
this
tagged
broadcast,
comments
right?
will reduce the number of
Should we go
followers.
over the flow one more time? Aren't
Click the
important.
button to
What
change
matters is
screen.
nailing this broadcast.
This is screen 2, where the player buys the Internet Water Army.
Our sponsors.
The small screen has
Let
some
me
real-time
see.
information about
This
music
brand.
lists,
It's a
shopping
beauty brand,
lists.
right? I was nailing this
Click the
broadcast,
button
right?
to select the list.
Should we go over the importance of the
Pull the
broadcast
slider
content?
to select the number of water
Okay, let's
soldiers
review
to
the flow of
buy.
the show. Yes.
Names aren't
important.
After purchasing
What matters
Internet
is
Water
nailing this
Army, the
broadcast,
growth
right?
rate of the corresponding
Should we
list
go
will
over the flow
increase.
one more time?
Oh,
The host I'm paired with today?
This is Screen
Yes,
3,
names are
which is a
sections.
visualization of the
First,
music
we'll
list
talk
and the
about your
shopping
journey to
list.
stardom, and in between, we'll feed
Players
some
can
ads
view
from our
real-time
sponsors.
rankings and values here.
Let me see.
At
This
the end of
brand,
each level,
it's a
the
beauty
settlement
brand,
is based
right?
on the ranking in the
I
leaderboard.
remember I've used
A high
their
ranking
stuff.
rewards fans,
Exactly.
while a low
They're
ranking
sponsoring
reduces
us.
fans. After that, the salary will be settled according to the number of followers and the requirements of the company and Black fans.
Hi again. For playtesting, 5 gamers we selected, 2 of whom were working in the game industry as indie game developers. 5 areas we investigated and analyzed, which is gameplay, UI, in-game message, graphics and sound, and task completion. And there are some additional tester details were recorded from the comments and observations. So in the end, the game turned out to be quite satisfactory after testing. Most people were satisfied with the gameplay and graphics, but there were some suggestions on the UI and task design, which will be the direction for our future iterations. So in terms of the iteration directions in the future, the tester mainly mentioned the following 2 problems. One is that the UI display is not clear enough, so we will adjust the font size and make a zoom effect to better see the screen content. And the other is the colors are a bit bright for the colorblind people that they can be distinguish the sound contents well. So we will modify the brightness of the colors and sound on to make it more friendly for the colorblind users. As for other iterations, we are hoping to update the story and enhance the graphics and sound, which is one of the directions we are iterating on the game. These are the play testing and iterations for the game.
So here's the whole current information of Project Fans Up. Here's the introduction of our team members. It shows the responsibilities of each. So that's all. Thanks for your time. Thanks to our dear professor, Susan Bonner. We are so grateful for your guidance. And also, thanks to our audience for watching this video. If you have any questions or advices, feel free to leave a message on our Discord channel. So, thanks again. Thanks for watching this video. Have a great day. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Bye.